Fake news bill. The fight against the spread of disinformation is a central point of the debate, but something broader is on the agenda. What is at stake in the dispute is regulation of the operating dynamics of large information and communication technology platforms and companies. The so called big techs, a group whose main representatives meet under the acronym GAFAM. So, abbreviation of GAFAM is Google, G for Google, A for Apple, F for Facebook, A for Amazon, and M for Microsoft. Although there are a variety of other relevant actors in this arena, the procedure in the Chamber of Deputies of the Bill number 2630/2020, better known as the fake news bill, returned to the headlines this week when the ruling base mobilized enough votes for the House to reject the opposition's request for urgency. Combating the spread of disinformation is a central point of the debate, but something broader is on the agenda. What is at stake in the dispute is the regulation of the operating dynamics of large information and communication technology platforms and companies. The so called big techs, a group whose main representatives meet under the acronyms GAFAM, as said Google, Apple, Facebook, Amazon, and Microsoft, although there are a variety of other relevant actors in this arena. As usual, in the regulatory elements and regulatory environment, there is a struggle between the rock and the sea. On the one hand, the defense of the public interest to guide measures capable of guaranteeing the human right to communication is an instrument to access other fundamental rights such as health and education. On the other hand, the pressure of large self-interested private groups in search of regulation favorable to their commercial interest, even at the expense of basic principles of liberal democracy such as privacy and transparency, curb the massive use of networks and digital media in the dissemination of hate speech and disinformation. The PL is therefore welcome. However, researchers, scientific association, and civil society entities historically dedicated to the debate on communications policies. We express concern about some points of the PL. The extension of parliamentary immunity to social networks and remuneration per platform in the event of journalistic content production are two of them. The fake news bill has been under debate since July 2020. Over that time, the mobilization of society and scientific community has brought less imbalance of the proposal, although there are still many unresolved issues. If there is something positive in this rejection of the urgent request in the chamber, it is the chance of having more time to improve the text. With scientific evidence in the field of communication and with social participation. Giuliano Dominguez, professor at UNICAP, and Fernando Oliveira Paulino, professor at UNB, respectively, respectively Director of National Relations and President of SOCICOM, the Brazilian Federation of Scientific and Academic Communication Associations.